Let's just get a call, though. Amy, what have we got?
Let's go straight to Jane on line 1.
All right, Jane, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello there. It's 50 the new 30. What's your reaction to what you've heard?
First of all, the 80% of the wealth, if it were spread equally, perhaps people could afford Botox, which you have to keep having done every few months, and it can cost several thousand a year. But it's not distributed equally. Only a few percent of those over 50 hold 80% of the wealth, just like the property figures. The second thing is, 1 out of 3 people made redundant over the age of 50 will never work again. Third thing is, your average earnings actually drop when you go back to work over 50. And something else, the television industry, only 8% of those women working in the industry are over 50 years old. Look at your own staff. How many are over 50?
Never a truer word.
On this show, I'm not that any of them are over 30.
But never a truer word was spoken
I'm not sure
about
many are over
television.
20. It's a very young staff on this particular show, Jane. But I can't, sorry, Carol.
There's a huge prejudice against women in television of a certain age.
I work at the BBC normally, and there's quite a lot of... There's loads of older women working at the BBC.
Not on screen, there aren't.
Oh, no, but James was talking about on staff.
I'm talking about on screen, yeah. In America, they utilise older women. Some of the best presenters and the most highly paid presenters in America are over 50, some over 60. And yet in this country, the male TV executives don't know why you're breathing over the age of 40, never mind working in television, frankly. You know, it's true.
Male TV executives?
I
haven't had a boss who isn't a woman for like the last 10 years.
Well, no, but it's true, but men think that everyone wants to see young people on television, and they don't.
Yeah, OK. Jane, it's good to speak to you. Really good point. Thank you. Well made. Amy, one more.
OK, let's go to Adrienne on line 2.
OK. Adrienne, hello there.
Hi there, how are you doing?
Yeah, pretty good, thank you. Good morning to you. What's your reaction to what you've heard?
Well, you know, I'm almost 50, and I date guys 21 to 25. And the reason for that is they chase me, they like me, I enjoy their company. And I'm really bored with older guys. I've got high energy, and that's not being naughty. I mean, I'm just an active kind of person. I don't go out of my way to do a lot of gym, but I am very active. I eat well. I do agree that there is prejudice.
OK, well, Adrienne, just wait there a minute. Just to be clear, just to repeat the key stat there. You're nearly 50 and you date blokes who are 21 to 25.
Yes.
Is that what you said? Where do you find these guys?
Well, they find me. They're gorgeous men. I don't spoil them. They spoil me. They take me out for dinner. Wherever I travel quite a lot. And wherever I go, young guys like me. So what do you do?
No, but where do you find them? A lot of people in the audience want to know. Where do you find them?
Well, everywhere. You see, this is the thing. These younger guys like me because I'm older. They enjoy having a conversation with me. They enjoy going out with me.
I'm still not convinced by the story. Tell me where...
You're quite sneering of this. You're quite sneering of the idea.
She's not being very specific. I'm not being sneering, Carol Malone.
You are.
Adrienne, I'm not sneering. Am I, Greg?
Well, I'd like to take a poll of 21 to 25-year-old men and find out how many 50-year-old women they find sexually attractive.
Yes.
So where are you finding them?
But specifically, Adrienne...
Everywhere. I promise you, in London, in Morocco, in South Africa. When I travel, I have young guys chasing me a lot. It's the story of my life. I date younger guys.
Adrienne,
I've tried to date older guys, but I find they don't have the positivity that young guys do. Everything I do, they're very... As you get older, you become more negative. So I enjoy the young joie de vie of a young man.
Are you, Adrienne, are you wealthy?
No.
Oh, you say that's just such an insulting question. That just shows your prejudice.
It's a relevant question.
Insulting.
It is a relevant question.
The only way a 25-year-old's going to fancy Adrienne is if she's loaded. I don't think so. She could be interesting, Richard.
There are lots of young men and young women who fancy people much older than themselves because they have a degree of wealth. That happens. It happens quite a lot.
You obviously don't fancy older women. We're going to have no luck with him, Harriet.
Can I ask one thing?
That isn't true. Yes.
When you say 50 is the new 30, why is it supposed to be synonymous with 50 having to look like 30? Yes. Isn't it just that we're perceived as working, liberated, fun, interesting women?
I think so.
Why is it that we have to look 30? Isn't it the whole...
Yeah, no, that's true. No,
I'm not sighing. No, honestly, I'm not sighing. I completely agree with you. I'm not sighing.
I think it's not that we have to look like them when we're now seen as 30-year-olds. We just have we're accepted as 30-year-olds are immediately accepted, maybe 50s
have a
are
lifestyle,
accepted.
yes,
Thank you.
it is taught to address it. I
We're
think it's have the
accepted.
spending power as well of a younger demographic. It's all part of what we're talking about here. And I do find lots of older women attractive.
I'm looking at Harriet now. I'm looking at Harriet now. And if I was a bloke of 30, 35, and there was some silly little, you know, girl with size 8 where I was looking at her, I'd go for her every time. Because she's smart, she's funny, she's sexy. Why wouldn't you? And no, you are.
There we are.
Isn't it true?
Great. We've got to leave it. We've got to move on. I'm terribly sorry. And Adrienne, thank you. Nice to speak to you. I apologise if that really was an insulting question.
It was.
That is it for the panel part of the show this morning. Lorene Mara is next. But first, a big thank you to Harriet, and good luck with Wicked. It's on right now at the Apollo Victoria Theatre in London. It's a tremendous show.
Yeah.
Yes. And thank you as well to Greg and Carol. I'll see you all week, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, the panel.